Willkommen. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today, me, a lowly, simple American, is going to find out how you crazy Germans survive Oktoberfest. That is what we're taking a look at today. This is from Matt Suozo. Matt Suozo. Check him out. Linked in the description, as always. So, los geht's.
Oh, shit.
Okay, this is funny. Oh, this is so good. Willkommen. Paulaner.
Eine Karte?
Eine Karte, bitte. Vielen Dank. Tschüssi. Dude, this is so epic. Oh, perfect pour. Nice. Wow, great technique.
6.5 million liters.
Huh?
That's how much beer was consumed at Oktoberfest last year alone.
6.5 million. 6.5 million liters of beer. Oh my god, that's insanity.
It takes Munich's breweries 6 months to produce one batch of this for a festival that's been going on for over 200 years. Not including plagues or wars. I'm not sure how many other festivals can claim that. But if you want to drink a mass of this for yourself, there's a few things you have to know.
Yes, let's get into it. Cheat codes for Oktoberfest.
My first Oktoberfest experience started out pretty typical. I was simply an American enjoying my once-a-decade vacation, romping around through Munich, trying to figure out how to order a beer and what the heck a Glockenspiel was. Luckily, my friend and I...
What is a Glockenspiel? I don't know yet. I've heard the word before, but I can't think of what it is. I don't remember what it is.
I had reserved a few seats at a table through a tour group. Now, if you've never been to Oktoberfest before, this isn't really a bad idea, because not only are you guaranteed seats, they kind of teach you a few of the basics that you need to know. However, after a few moss and our 4-hour reservation was up, I felt like there was a bit more we could explore. So we went out and searched if there were any open seats at one of the beer gardens. Luckily for us, we ran into a group of very friendly locals, who not only invited us to their table, but after a few more moss, they started to open up about a few things that we needed to understand about Oktoberfest.
Oh.
Specifically, what we were doing wrong.
Let's find out.
The internet makes it seem nearly impossible to get a seat without a reservation. However, our new German friends gave us a few pointers that we can use. First of all, if there is an open seat, you can always ask the person sitting there if it's free.
Okay.
Hast du Platz für zwei? Now, this won't always work, but there is a way I could have phrased this possibly a little bit better.
Ah. Phrase it better by being a woman. Perfect. You sneak in as a woman. Have the woman ask the man who's already sitting down, and then the man will be like, "Ooh. So you're saying there's a chance." And then after he says yes, then you call your man, this guy, you call your guy over and be like, "He said it's fine, get over here." And then the original guy that was already sitting down is like, I thought you were going to bring your cute friends over here. Dang it! But then he can't take it back. It's too late. It's the perfect strategy. The Trojan horse. Genius.
See how much better that worked using the formal German pronouns? However, if you don't speak German, you have another option. If you show up early, you can find some of the non-reserved tables. These are first come, first serve, and I had no problem finding one at 10 a.m. on a weekday.
10 a.m. on a weekday? No wonder, dude.
So you weren't able to find a seat inside. Luckily for you, there's another option.
Outside.
So all of these places have outdoor beer gardens. And the difference here is pretty much any seat you see is free.
Ah. Oh, wow, it's big. Bigger than I thought. Wow, look at all this space with beautiful sunshine.
The more
Ready
we
for
spoke
many
with our
beers.
new German friends, we began to realize they were a bit of a superstitious bunch. And apparently, we were not doing all of the traditions correctly.
Let me guess. When you cheers, Prost, you have to do it with eye contact. Or
So,
else
if you want to avoid
bad things
offending
happen.
everyone at your table immediately, there's a couple more things you need to understand.
Let's see. Tisch, what? What is this? Tisch Manerieren. Manerieren. The R is very hard for
Germany
me.
is known for having a very advanced drinking culture.
Oh,
Because of this, there are
standing
some
chug.
pretty basic rules
Nice.
that you should really understand before you even pick up your first Mass. Here is the most important one, something that you will be doing all of the time. When you get a beer, when your neighbor gets a beer, when a fun song comes on, you're going to be cheersing with people. Now, there's a right way and a wrong way to do this, and let me explain. You're going to notice here, we keep eye contact the entire time. This is extremely important. Otherwise, you are going to give the other person 7 years of bad luck. You're also going to notice that we are cheersing with the bottoms of our beer krug. Now, this isn't exactly required for this type of glassware, but if you're cheersing with someone with a different kind of glass, the beer krug can just smash it. So it's a good habit to get into. Also, I've been told to never pour the beer from one Mass to another. I'm not really sure why, but that's forbidden.
Das ist verboten. Okay? Hast du verstanden? Gut, los geht's.
There are a lot of songs the locals love singing along to, so it's important to learn some of the lyrics.
I can pretend. This doesn't sound like any of the German I learned, he says to himself, and also I say to myself as well too also.
Most of the Germans I've met are a lot more friendly and open than I actually was expecting.
I find this happening often, where I am hearing German that I feel like I have never learned before.
Not only that, my German friends are some of the funniest people I've ever met. So don't be afraid to talk to them at your table. But if you really want to connect with people, there's a few things you need to understand about German small talk.
Oh. Okay.
Das ist zu teuer. Ich weiß nicht. Du musst das ganze Jahr sparen, um dann ein paar Mal auf die Wiese zu gehen. Weißt du, wenn du so wie ein guter Bayer 3-4 Maß trinkst, dann mit Trinkgeld, was ist da los? Mal mindestens ein Fuffi, dann noch Essen, weil...
Genau.
Me too, bro.
Before coming to Oktoberfest for the first time, I really assumed it was a free-for-all bacchanal. But to be honest, it's a pretty family-friendly event. At least during the day. I was very surprised at how well the Germans could handle their booze. And as it turns out, unsurprisingly, there's a strategy involved.
Oh. How not to get drunk.
It can be easy to think that these festivals are only about drinking, but that simply isn't the case. My German friends let me in on their strategy of having a Zwiefer or Zwischenwasser between every few beers. Or even switch it up with a Radler, which is half beer, half lemonade. And by lemonade, I mean Sprite. The second important part of the strategy is food. Bavarian festivals always serve a wide variety of classic
And now I'm hungry.
meat and veggie dishes.
Every
There's
time.
too many to list in this video, but suffice it to say,
my
there
God.
should be something for everyone's taste.
It looks so
If you're
good.
desperate enough, you can always get a Brezen. But I would advise against this, as it's kind of like eating a slightly salted cardboard box.
Oh my gosh. True blasphemy spoken in this video. Don't come for me in the comments section, okay? I was not the one that said it. Don't shoot the messenger.
Something I really appreciate about Oktoberfest is just how genuine it feels. And what I mean by that is people get really excited about it. They dress up in their Tracht, their lederhosen and dirndls, and these things aren't cheap. They cost hundreds if not thousands of euros. Not only that, I love the small touches, like the beer is still delivered to the festival by horse and cart.
What?
There are a lot of little things that add up to a very
that's
satisfying experience for these festivals. And something that sadly I don't think that we could pull off in the States. Now, I've heard people here complaining that the price of a Moss is too expensive, but to be honest, it's probably about what you'd pay for a Bud Light in Times Square. So maybe it's not that bad of a deal as a vacation destination. And now that my entire German audience has tuned out, I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Hopefully with a Moss in my hand.
Thanks. Wow, that was awesome. Yeah, I went to Oktoberfest once, and I think it was in Stuttgart. Definitely not Munich, but either way, it was a pretty large festival, just not in Munich, and it was fun. It was really fun. I think that I would not go every single year, but I think it's a fun thing to do with friends every once in a while when, you know, it's not too far away from where you're living. Or if you're going to go all out and you are traveling from really far away, then maybe once just to be able to check it off your bucket list or something. But I really like the local festivals a lot more because they're a lot smaller, a lot more chill, and it still has a lot of the same vibes as Oktoberfest, like these other beer garden, beer tent festival, having festivals. Yeah, I like the little smaller local ones better, but interesting video nonetheless. As always, though, I'm going to have to turn it over to you guys, the experts. So you guys got to let me know, what do you think of Oktoberfest? How do you survive Oktoberfest? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Would you recommend it to tourists or maybe other Germans? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Leave your mustard down in the comments section below. But that's all the time that I have for today. Thank you guys so much for being here. And as always, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.